Hey guys, Jeff at Sega Replay here. I just published the English translation for Sakura Wars on the Sega Saturn, so I thought you might be interested in taking a look at this really neat Sakura Wars box set from Japan. It's the only one I have. I believe there was an A-type, B-type, and C-type, I think. I'm not 100% on that, but I have the A-type here. So I thought I would open this up and show you. This, as far as I know, has everything in it. And in case you're curious, this was a package you could buy if you wanted to go buy Sakura Wars, and this was not uncommon in Japan back then. You could, they had a lot of special editions on the Saturn and Genesis and all kinds of things, but especially the Saturn. They really went all out, and it kind of carried over into the Dreamcast, and you get these special bundles. And this is literally a game bundle. It's not just a Sakura Wars like memorabilia bundle. This is a game bundle. It has the game and all this other stuff. So in the box here, we start out, we've got the Sakura Wars, or Sakura Tyson as it was called, or Tyson, however you want to pronounce it. I call it Tyson. That's the original logo. You can see this is A-type. I like the artwork they did with this. And back here, again, some really nice artwork. I like the inclusion of these different logos and a good view of the mech. Pops right open like this. This is some packaging that came with it, and so I kept it because I'm kind of a completionist when it comes to that sort of thing, you know. So if I ever wanted to pass this on to somebody, I would, you know, have that original wrapping that came with it. Starting out, you just got some, well, stuff I find interesting. This, you know, is just an original paper that came with telling you about the product. I like to keep all that stuff for completion's sake. We got these stickers, and I think they were different with each box set, but I'm not 100% certain on that. But see, these are still all completely intact. And here, this is of great interest. Here is the Sakura Wars mouse, and as you can see, this one here, I'm not sure if it's ever even been used, because it's still even wrapped around the cable there. There's no wear on it. I think this thing is like completely brand new still. There's the instructions that came with the mouse as well. So yeah, I don't know, that's really neat to me that here's the original mouse and it looks like it's never been used. So we'll put that back in the box here, just because I have limited space in my little photo box. I should probably get a bigger one if I'm gonna be doing more stuff like this, which I plan on doing. Okay, what else we got in here? Next, we've got the game. So like I said, this is a game bundle. It's not just memorabilia, it is an actual game bundle. And again, I think the packaging might have been different with each one, but I'm not 100% sure on that because I only have the A variation. But you know, my presumption is that each of the variations has some, you know, different unique inclusions with it. And that's, oh yeah, I forgot. I thought this was very interesting. This is the original receipt, and it's even got the person's name on it and the date and time and how much they paid for it. Again, so super cool that this is in here. And here's the original disc, and I don't know, this whole, I mean, look at that. I don't know if you can tell from the video here, everything in this looks like pristine. I don't know if any of this was ever actually used. Some kind of telephone challenge. Again, I mean, video games were so involved over there, and us, oh yeah, there we go. There's confirmation, A, and there's the B and the C variation, and it looks like it has a list of what was included, and it looks like the C was probably the biggest one. But yeah, so anyway, telephone challenge. So that was really common. It's stuff we missed out on with a lot of the Saturn products, and some of the other consoles too, but it was really prevalent with Saturn, where they had all this fun little interactive stuff you could do and win prizes and get special things sent to you. And I don't know if you can see this very well here, but it actually shows what you can win. Yeah. Here's another insert. And here's our manual. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, in Japan, they read books are right to left. So everything in this is the front, and it goes this direction. So it's, you know, counterintuitive to us, but so this is actually the back of it. But yeah, right to left. A lot of the manuals were laid out in the Western style. I think only games that were just from the get-go considered to be Japan-centric, you know, and Japan exclusive, that they would do that. That's been my experience looking at the imports. It seems like a lot of the other imports were done left to right instead of right to left in terms of the book layout. And we've got a poster. Try to, it's gonna be kind of hard to show this whole thing. Let's see if we can move this out of the way. I can kind of show it to you. Here's one half of it. Here's the other half. We'll flip this over. Here is the map. It's full, huge layout map. So cool. I mean, we got a little bit of this stuff in the West. The Saturn was a black hole for goodies in the West, so we definitely missed out on it. I think the other consoles got more stuff than we were getting. Again, everything in this is just so mint. This one I got such a good deal because I got this really good price too a while back ago. They're not super expensive to get because this was a really popular game. But I mean, just getting the basic game is pretty affordable for anybody. These sets here, I mean, they start to climb up in price. They're not horrible though. All right, and we've got, this is probably the more, yeah, again, sealed. Look at that. This is the mouse pad. And I know for certain that they had different mouse pads because I have seen some of the other ones. But yeah, that was a big selling feature because, you know, they really pushed the Sega mouse with this product. So yeah, there we go. Little contents list on the side there. So yeah, I don't know. This is just so cool. So cool to me. All this stuff. Yeah. Stickers. So we got the mouse, it's pristine. The game is pristine. Just such a cool bundle, and I mean, to think of all this stuff we missed out on back in the day. How good they were, Saturn fans, how good they had it in Japan. It really is really sad that we missed out on it, but I'm so happy now that at this point in my life now I can get a hold of a lot of this stuff that, I mean, back then I certainly wouldn't have had a hope of getting any of these things. You know, I was scraping together just to get the Saturn and, you know, get the handful of games I had back in the day. There was certainly nobody handing them out, so I, you know, paper routes and raking leaves and cleaning gutters, all kinds of things. So it's really neat to be able to actually partake in these things. And heck, I mean, stuff like this I didn't even know existed back then. I thought the Saturn, I assumed the Saturn was, you know, performing the same, approximately the same everywhere. The magazines I read really didn't have a lot of the Japanese Saturn stuff in it because the Saturn was just so ignored in the West. So I really wasn't exposed to a lot. I was like, Sakura Wars, I didn't hear about this game until, well, I heard about it when the Dreamcast came out. I was aware of it by then. I didn't know about it during the Saturn time, but certainly didn't know, and I'm incredibly grateful that the fans have taken the time and effort to translate these games so the rest of us can enjoy them in the way they were originally intended. I'd much rather play this on the Saturn than play a remake on the Switch or something else. Of course, that's just my opinion and my way I like to game. But I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing. Please let me know if you'd like to see more of this stuff. I have more things on my shelves over here, and some more I could look at, like Panzer Dragoon Saga, or Azel as it was called in Japan, and Grandia, and I've got Lunar, a hardcover Lunar book, Lunar 2 for the Saturn, Sonic Extreme book, all kinds of stuff. So if you guys want to see more of this, let me know, and I'm happy to show you more of these things. All right, everybody, have a great holiday. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.